Lovely people, I welcome you back to another lesson. And in this lesson, we are going to learn how to use 3 powerful features in my Excel macro or VBA. Now, you are going to learn, the first thing you are going to learn is a wrap test, how to use VBA to wrap test. Then the second one also is how to merge and unmerge our cells. Then the last one will be how to clear our contents. Let's say the data that you have on our sheet, how to clear everything with the use of VBA. Now let's start with wrap test. How to wrap test. If you are new to VBA, if you are new to Excel, then let me show you how to wrap test using the Excel feature. Now, if you want to wrap test, let's say you can see this test is the length of the test is much longer than the width of the column. So if you want to wrap the test, you just select the range of cells, then go to the home tab, then you click on home tab, then you see that there's a tool here, that's wrap test. You just click on it so that the width or the height of the column will change, but the width will remain the same. And when you click on it again, it will come back to the sheet. But if you want to do this to a huge data, and using this method will be something difficult. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to VBA to do that. So with this, let's go to our editor, and let's create a new model for this. So let's go to insert and create a new model. Then let's name this model as wrap or text formatting. Let's use text formatting for this. Okay, so model 3 will be text underscore format. Okay, so now let's create a subroutine. So the sub will be merge underscore cell. Okay, now this is what you are going to do. You first of all select the range of cells that you want to merge. So range, then is it A1 through to A10. Okay, then dot wrap. Then if you want to unwrap it, or if you want to unwrap it, just use what for. Let's copy this one, this one yourself, then paste it here and change this one to false. Okay, so let me change this and use wrap underscore test, so that it will correspond to the activity we are doing inside here. Okay, so now we have selected the range of cell we want to apply the wrap, and we have set the wrap test to true, and we also set another one to false. Okay, so either when the test is wrapped, that means it's not when there's no wrap feature applied to it, then it means it is at the false state. So let's step into it and see. Now the moment you click on this, you see that it will wrap the test. And the moment you click on it, it will unwrap it. So that is how to wrap test using VBA. Okay, now the next thing you're going to do is how to merge. So let's create another subroutine, merge underscore test. Okay, so with this you select the range, so the range will remain the same. Okay, but with this, let's go back to let's go back to our sheet here and try to do something. Okay, you can see that this cell is covering we want this cell to cover the whole sheet. Let's say it's from A to C. and you want to merge that one, the three cells together. So you just copy the cell that you want to merge, then you come to this side, this column here, you go to home tab, you come to this column, merge and center. You have so many merge features. You have the merge center, merge across, merge cells, and they are merge here. So if you click on merge and center, you see that the text will merge the three groups, the three cells, and then center your text. So that's the feature here. So you can use the VBA to do this merge feature. Okay, so now let's go to our developer tab again, and then continue with our work. So let's select the range. So the range will be we're going to use the first column, so the first row. So it will be from range A1 through to C1. Okay, so that will be the range A1 to C1 dot merge. Okay, sorry, we've left it something here. Dot merge. Okay, good. Then we can also add another thing here. So you copy this one, and then if you want to unmerge, you just change this one to unmerge. Good. Okay, but here you cannot see the center here, so that is where you can refer to the previous lesson, how to center text. So let's select the range here and then center. Use the knowledge that we had in our previous lesson to center this text. That's where we're going to use the alignment. Okay, so A1 through to C1 dot. So with this, we want it to be alignment. So it is a horizontal alignment. So we just use horizontal alignments. Okay, so to be equal to Excel center. So the alignment should be in the center. Okay. So before that, let me first of all unmerge this. Let me unmerge this one. Okay, now let's go to our VBA and then step into it and see. Okay, so from the test, the first column is what is telling that you are going to merge from A1 to C1. So you click on it, the cell will merge. So you can see from here that it has merged. But let's go and see. So you see that when you click on it, you see that the merge is what is taking effect, but there's no center. It does not center it. So this range of cell will also, or this line code will center it for us. Okay, so that will center it for us. Then the last one will unmerge it again. Okay, you see, that is how we use the test. You see that we have used a previous knowledge that we learned in one of the lessons to apply here. So instead of thinking that you can merge and center at the same time, you just merge it, then use the alignment format to center it. That's it. So you can merge and center, or you can merge and align to the left, you can merge and align to the right, any other thing that you want to do. Okay, so that is what the merge feature. Okay, so the last thing you are going to do is how to clear our content. Now, if you go to the ribbons here, you have the clear content here, or the clear feature. So if you click on it, you have so many. You can clear, or you can clear the formats, the format that you've used. Let's say you've used color, used border, and other. Those are the format, the text, the fonts, styles, and other. These are the format. If you want to clear the format, you can use this tab here. There are some cases you want to clear just the content, the selected content. You can do that. If you want to clear the comment, if you added comments to your sheet, you want to clear, you can clear that. Let's say you want to clear hyperlinks. These are the links. The links you you can create links in your sheet to connect your sheet together. So if you want to clear that links to, you can also use this cell. So we are going to use VBA to do this activity. So let's go to our tab, our VBA editor, and then create another subroutine. So we name this one clear. Okay, so after creating the subroutine and the objects, that's the clear objects, then let's add the range. So the range will be range, then it will be from A1 through to A10, and close it and open your brackets, dot clear. So you want to clear the content, so you click on dot clear. So if you want to if what you want to clear is just the content, you can use the clear content, or the clear, just the clear. But there may be some cases what you want to clear is a comment, then use the comment. And if you want to clear the format, just the format, the text editing, the alignment and others, that's the format. If you want to clear that one, you can use the format, clear format. And if it's a content, a hyperlink, that's the link, you can use the clear link. So we want to use the clear content for this here, the tutorial. Okay, so let's step into it and then see. So the moment you click on it, it will clear the content for you. That's it, simple like that. Okay, so that is how to use the clear content. Okay, so I'll end the lesson here, and I will invite every one of you to try and work more on it, practice more, and you'll be perfect. Thank you all, and enjoy your day. Bye bye.